Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Shafi. I'm the category manager of AMEZCUA range of products, and today I'm here very excited to share our brand new addition to AMEZCUA range, the CHIPENDANT 4. Before I go into the product, I would like to take you through a journey to very, very important aspect of our life, which is almost affecting every one of us or our lives. The technological revolution. I'm sure you are able to see the slides right now moving, right? Technological revolution. We are currently in the fourth technological revolution. What does it mean? Technological revolution is majorly contributed by the wireless technology. Today, we are able to even communicate like this on a webinar where people from Kenya are in our webinar, people from India, people from Indonesia, many parts of the world are joining this webinar, and you're able to hear me, you're able to see me. It's all because of the technology, right? That is actually, we are using day in, day out. But I'm comparing this wireless technology with tobacco of the digital age. Why? Tobacco, when it was introduced maybe around 200 years back, 100 years back, the doctors prescribed tobacco as a stress reliever to the people. But later on, the studies revealed that tobacco causes cancer and various other health problems. Similarly, when the technology is evolving, when we invented various, the initial devices to currently the smartphones, smart equipments, we never take into consideration of how these electromagnetic fields are with which the wireless equipments work. These electromagnetic frequencies or fields, how they affect our health, never take into consideration. So that's why I put an analogy of tobacco of digital age. So what is this wireless world around us comprises of? What it comprises of? It is not just only mobile phones or laptops, guys. Understand this very, very clearly. It is not just only these 2 or 3 gadgets. There are so many that are incorporated into our lives, like TV station satellite feeds, electric smart meters, cell tower transmissions, local TV station signals, radio station signals, satellite signals, Wi-Fi signals, of course, cell phone, tablets, and computers, electric outlets and appliances. We are also using various electronic devices in our homes, like short waves or microwaves and all these stuff. All these things are man-made EMFs, but they are harmful to our body. And there are also natural earth atmospheric grid lines which are infiltrated with EMFs, and they become harmful. And we call these lines as Banker, Curry, or Hartmann lines. These lines pass beneath our Earth's surface. And if you happen to live on top of these grid lines and they are infected with EMF, we call it geopathic stress. It also indirectly affects your health. So overall, to understand wireless technology around us, it is not just only few devices. It is much complicated than what we think so far. Now, coming to appliances, especially the wireless technology milestones, personal computers were introduced in 1977. Then we have our computers with broadband. If you remember in 1992, where you had your first internet connection, or you went to internet cafe and you opened your Yahoo Mail, AOL, the messengers and all this stuff. Yeah, that's the era of the 1992 to 1996. And in 1996, the first generation of cell phone communication started. It changed the world, the way that we communicate. We had Nokia phones with all those keypads. The ringtones, if you still can remember, when the message comes, you feel like you're so excited. Oh my God, like you're privileged, you're something like you're different than others, your friends and all. In 1998, we have second generation of wireless communication where you're able to send MMS or short messages and all these stuff. Then in 2001, the third generation was introduced where we have a lot of cell phone towers in and around us installed, as well as the low orbit satellites, and then the Wi-Fi or hotspots introduced to us. This 2001 third generation wireless technology has prompted us with a lot of new opportunities, okay, to do video call, to start with applications and all this stuff. In 2007, the world has entirely changed with smartphones, infiltration of smartphones and all this stuff. It happened because of 4G. Fourth generation of wireless technology started 2007 onwards. And now we can do so many things. Right now, this particular webinar is on 4G. Okay, I mean, literally, if I'm connecting my 4G hotspot to my laptop, it is running on 4G right now, correct? So what is the new thing that currently the world is already awaiting? In some of the places it's already implemented. It is called fifth generation of technology. Now, what is fifth generation of technology, or 5G in simple language? Guys, understand, our human brain is so amazing, right? We can create supercomputers. So the fifth generation is paving a complete path for a new infrastructure that we are going to build on this planet Earth. Okay, hear me one more time. We are literally building an infrastructure on our planet Earth to make a new species, to completely introduce a new species whereby human beings, we all of us, we have to coexist with those new species or new things that we are going to see. So the fifth generation of technology is 100 times faster than 4G. If you are wondering, what do you mean by 100 times faster? So if you are on a 4G mobile network right now, okay, or you have an internet with a speed of maybe whatever gigabytes or, Mbps speed right now, if you are able to download a movie of 10 GB space occupying, okay, it will take 6 minutes roughly on a very good 4G network. But when 5G rolls out in your country, or if you have 5G, you just switch to 5G, the same movie of 10 gigabytes will download in just 3.6 seconds. Guys, we are talking about super fast. We are talking about precision. We are talking about high frequencies, amazing, great bandwidth. And we can do wonders with it because everything is supposed to be connected with 5G. So how all these things are going to work with so much speed or precision? So there are millions of new antennas will be installed against currently the 4G mobile networks that you see around. If you are living in a high-rise building, just go to window and you look outside, you see the cell phone towers that are placed on top of the big tall buildings. Okay, they are placed far apart. The distance between each cell phone tower is at least 1 or 2 miles. But when 5G rolls out, there will be small antennas, but they are placed only 60 meters distance in between. That means every house literally will have an antenna which delivers or which sends the 5G waves out into our atmosphere. Every pole in our street will have one 5G antenna. That is what we are calling blanketing our city with 5G antennas. When we have millions of antennas which are placed with such a short distance, obviously your mobile phone is connected to several antennas at given time. Your computers, everything, including your car, including your cameras, everything is connected to several not 3 or 4 cell phone towers as on 4G right now. You will be connected to 20, 30. That's the reason why your internet speed will be skyrocketing. And not only the cell phone towers on the ground, we will have millions of satellites going up, thousands of satellites going up into the space station, and they will be start beaming 5G waves from the top. So your entire city or wherever you are living in right now, they will be bombarded from the top also, from the sky, from the space also, 5G waves. Obviously, if you want to test these frequencies, our ordinary currently available testing methods, they become useless because they are very high frequency waves, and you need military grade weapons, military grade equipment to test these 5G wave frequencies. Okay. And by the way, these 5G wave frequencies were used previously in military, excavation, military exercises or the projects where they use radars and weapons and all these stuff, all drones and all this stuff. Okay, now what we are expecting the 5G is connected to, okay? It is connected to 50 billion equipments or things. And this is research conducted by Hitachi Corporation last year. And they concluded that 50 billion handsets will be connected in just a couple of years. When 5G rolls out, you will have all your phones, wearables, TVs already connected to internet, and you will have home automation, appliances, home monitoring. Then you have transportation, heavy machinery, utilities. You have logistics, healthcare, manufacturing. Imagine, guys, every single thing that you do in a day, the technology will be involved. Okay, that means you will see in near future, in just 5 years from now, or maybe early than that, driverless cars. You no need a driver to drive your car anymore. You just need to sit and read your newspaper, chit chat. You can even sleep while going to office, and your car take you to a destination. You will have drones of mosquito size. Your privacy will be taken away. I don't know. It's going to happen very, very soon. And you will have everything sophisticated, meaning you are going to coexist with the technology. That means you have supercomputers, robotics, AI taking over your entire environment, and you are basically considered as secondary because they are doing most of your job. Your brain, you don't need to even use. You don't need to even remember your name. Everything will be, is completely the work done by the machines. So why we are worried today? If the technology is so amazing, we are going to enjoy. The problem is we are energy beings. Ultimately, in our body, when you go deep into your tissues, cells, atoms, you have electrons, protons, and inside is nothing but energy. We are energy beings. Of course, when you're energy beings, you're definitely sensitive to technology, because technology is nothing but EMFs. Our surrounded environment today is filled with millions and millions of various kinds of frequencies, which you and I cannot see with our naked eye. That is the only challenge right now. If you are able to see these frequencies with your naked eye, you will be shocked. You will be wondering where you are living. You are literally swimming in a sea of electromagnetic fields of different wavelengths. And when we tested a person without even holding a mobile phone, that is before, with a device that can test your bodily energy levels, your system energy levels, and also your meridian system energy levels. It is one of the FDA approved, one of the fantastic device called BioWell, with which when we do tests, a person shows a very healthy signatures or healthy signs after using mobile phone for 30 minutes. Whether it can be mobile phone, whether it can be iPad, whether it can be mobile laptop screen, you're watching television, or you're, even in an X-ray or close to a CT scan machine, any kind of wireless radiation exposure, your energy levels of your systems, they go haywire. You can see very clearly the picture on your left is so nicely poised. You have very beautifully energy emitting, graphs. Whereas on your right hand side, which is after, you will see spikes at your in your brain, and you have at your back, there is a spike, there is a depression on your kidney area. You have a lots of uneven or lots of haywire frequencies, or your system is undergoing a turbulence. So this is what we are going to experience when you expose yourself to radiation. Now, this radiation ultimately causes chronic stress. This chronic stress, which is building up in your body, can lead to various physical problems, which are sleeplessness. Many people, guys, just ask yourself, even our kids today are not able to get sleep on time. They are not able to get enough sleep. They are getting insomniac. Our lives are full of mental and, we have a lot of stress that is building up on a daily basis from various reasons. It comes from your work, it comes from your relationships, it comes from your society, the news that you watch, many, many things. And they affect your mental and physical performance. We get tired very, very fast today. If you just, look at yourself on a daily basis for a week, you understand the morning when you wake up after a good sleep, you're very fresh. How long you can carry these energy levels into the day? By the time of afternoon, or by the time of evening, or by night? How long you can carry the energy levels, the same kind of energy level that you feel in the morning? No, unfortunately, we are not able to carry. We are feeling fatigued. We are getting tired. Okay, and we have very low resistance to disease, immune system. Today, the main problem why corona can, infiltrate into our lives and threaten us, it is because our lives are compromised. Our immune system got compromised because of our lifestyle, what we are eating, what we are drinking, and how we are managing our stress levels. All these are responsible, and our immune system getting compromised, and we are falling prey for a micro, you can't even see the virus with your naked eye, and it is rattling the world today. Decreased mood, accelerated aging, anxiety and depression, eating disorders. People who are highly stressed, they eat unhealthy food. Their lifestyle is completely chaos. They eat a lot of sweets because when you're stressed, you don't know what to do. You dump all the garbage, all the waste, unnecessary food, because you're going through that, uncertainty, or you're going through a lot of anxiety. Okay, and reduced vitality. Ultimately, all these factors, they affect your personal life also. So, there is a theory called a rain barrel concept. When there is a rain and the water is actually, collected through the pipe, and you put a vessel beneath it, okay, it is like you're accumulating stress in the form of raindrops into the vessel, and only the vessel can accommodate to a certain extent. After that, your stress will overflow. And this, when it overflows, you behave entirely different, characteristics. That means you may be highly aggressive, or some people will be depressive. They will go crying, depressed, don't talk to anyone. They become completely introvert, and they show the symptoms of depression and all this stuff. And some people, they go aggressive. How people where we are seeing people committing some kind of terrorist attacks and all this stuff. It's crazy, right? How their minds were influenced, and the level is crossed to the level where they don't even care. So we are talking about the concept of stress affecting our lives today, which is a reality. Now, the only connection that you need to make, what is the role of EMF to create chronic stress? The moment you establish that connection, you already know that today we are using the mobile phones left and right. Every person, most of us have more than one mobile phone device. Worldwide, we have 7 billion handsets. And when the tests were conducted by Environmental Health Trust in USA on a kid of 3-year-old and also an adult, who is ranging around 30 years of age. When the mobile phone was connected to a call and it was placed on the left ear, the penetration of this radiation into the kid's brain is 70%. The red area that you are seeing on the kid's brain is 70%. It is creating the heat or increasing the heat of your brain tissue in your kids. And today, this has become like a usual thing in our homes. Because parents are busy, because parents have work, even you're working from home, because you cannot pay attention to your kids, we throw an iPad or mobile phone to your kids to watch. Let them watch YouTube, let them watch, do whatever, play games. Honestly, you know this already, right? We all know this. We are making our kids addicted to mobile phones. And whenever the kids are using the phone, this is what is happening. Their body, their tissue is absorbing radiation enormously compared to an adult. Adult is 30%. Still, 30% is a very big area, in your brain. If it is absorbing that much of radiation, definitely you need a protection. Otherwise, how? You're definitely going to get a lot of issues in future. That's why WHO in 2011 itself, they concluded cell phone usage or cell phones as possible carcinogen for human. It can increase gliomas, acoustic neuromas in our brain, prolonged usage. And this notice is still exists in WHO website. And it's a proper research that they have conducted with the help of International Agency for Research on Cancer. And they put our mobile phone in class 2B next to lead poisoning, engine exhaust, and chloroform poisoning. Can you imagine, guys? We are using mobile phone like nobody's business. And it is a carcinogen, possible carcinogen. And this is 2011. Now we are in 2021, where the world is going to experience 100,000 times more or multifolded radiation or electromagnetic frequencies. I don't want to say radiation because people get frightened. EMFs, electromagnetic fields, they are going to surround us. Already they are surrounded in many, many places. Now, one trivia, I will just ask this question. I don't want to, raise any kind of things here. Just tell me, in this world, which is the first country which is fully blanketed with 5G network? Name the country which is fully blanketed. Sorry, name the city, not country. City which is fully blanketed with 5G network. And it was already done in 2019 by October. If you have the answer, you can actually type it in questions tab. Now, I don't want to take it any further into, the theories and all. But one question I want to ask all the participants today in our webinar: is it a way out from this exponential increase in technology, which is adding huge amount of EMFs to our life? Can you escape? Number one question. What if you go to a jungle or a forest and live there? Sorry, guys, you cannot opt out. Even there, you will find 5G network. What if I go into a middle of the ocean and I live on top of, maybe you take your boat and live inside the boat? Unfortunately, because of the satellite network from the top, even in the middle of the ocean, you will get 5G network. So how can I live energized but still enjoy the technology? Here, I'm giving you the solution from QNet, AMEZCUA CHIPENDANT 4. You heard it right. AMEZCUA CHIPENDANT 4 is a fantastic energy companion. We say ultimate wearable tech to protect your body from increasing amount of EMFs in your surrounding. And guys, we have spent 2.5 years of research before bringing this product to you. And whatever that we are saying, it is going to be in every study that is going to release next month onwards. So please pay attention. Okay, I'm going to play the launch video. Then we talk about AMEZCUA CHIPENDANT 4. Fantastic, guys. So let me take you to AMEZCUA CHIPENDANT 4, a new evolution in self-care wellness. When I say self-care, what does it mean? Here, you no need to be a doctor, just wear the pendant and it will take care of your body in terms of wellness. So CHIPENDANT 4, it has got a lot of new things added to its technology. Okay, so this time, unlike the previous 3 versions, when I say CHIPENDANT 4, okay, the 4th refers to the 4th generation. We have CHIPENDANT 1, CHIPENDANT 2, and CHIPENDANT 3 for the last 13, 14 years. Now, this year, we have launched CHIPENDANT 4, which is entirely different from our previous 3 versions. Previous 3 versions, we had technologies which were borrowed from various scientists and all this stuff. But CHIPENDANT 4 has the technology which is QNet's very own proprietary technology called ART. ART stands for AMEZCUA Resonance Technology, where we use subtle energies which are life-enhancing energies. I will talk about it a little bit more in depth in my next slide, but that is one of the feature. The new addition is that technology is no more borrowed. It is our own technology that belongs to QNet. So guys, we are very proud to share this information that we have our own technology called ART, and it has already been submitted for trademarking. It will be done in next couple of months. So we will see TM on top of ART very, very soon. So guys, we have our own technology this time. Now, on top of this, we also added 2 geometric shapes on top of the CHIPENDANT 4 that resonate and amplify our energy qualities, our energy balancing qualities. Okay, so in total, we have 3 new additions to our pendant. Because of all these new additions, we have 30 years of lifespan. Can you imagine, guys, you have one pendant which can protect your body from EMFs up to 5G for next 30 long years, and anybody can wear it about 3 years of age. Any time of the day you can wear it. So guys, let's see what is ART technology. Okay, ART technology stands for AMEZCUA Resonance Technology, where there is a metal chip. We are not using any minerals or crystals in this pendant. There is a metal chip that you are right now seeing on the screen on your left hand side. There is a chip, right? This chip is made of special metal alloy, okay, proprietary. It will be bombarded with frequencies, which we call it as subtle energies, which are based off the law of resonance. And these chips sits in a chamber for certain specific period of time, and they are bombarded with powerful subtle energy fields. So example, I will not reveal how many days and all this. For example, 10 days, this ART chips will sit in a chamber, and there will be several high powerful subtle energies bombarding 24/7 for 10 full days. What happens after that? This chip becomes an emitter. Initially, it receives the energy from various sources, but later it becomes an emitter. So this emitter is a perfect modulator for our biofield. Every one of us has a human biofield. It is the extension of your physical body. It is the organizing field of your life. It is responsible to protect you even before the ailment or disease can enter into your physical body. That means anything that needs to enter into your body in terms of damaging or anything that environmentally entering into your system must weaken the energy field first, or biofield first. So the purpose of this modulator is to interact with your biofield, reinforce your biofield with energy, and make it strong. And how does it make it strong? Because your brain has your own intelligence that creates resilience to stress. You no need to worry. Your brain is already intelligent. All it needs is source of energy, a modulator. Once you have a modulator, your brain exactly knows how to tune it and make it perfect or make it protective enough from various kinds of threats that we are surrounded today. So that is art technology, guys, which can last up to 30 long years. On top of it, we are adding 2 geometrical designs on top of CHIPENDANT 4. One is octagon, the second one is flower of life. Octagon, if you see octagon, it has 8 angles, 8 tips, right? 8 turns. On every turn that you see, there is a symmetrical angle of 135 degree. So it is not a ordinary octagon. It is an octagon with 135 degree angle at every turn. And in geometric science, the science of shape, octagon represents strength, resilience. So you have octagon, and in between the octagon, you have flower of life. This flower of life, this shape has been used over 6,000 years, even by our ancestors, to encode information. If you open, old books, ancestors used, all this stuff, you will find some of the designs with flower of life. And flower of life denotes or represents balance, harmony. So you have flower of life in the center, and octagon covering it, and beneath this octagon or flower of life, you have art chip embedded inside the pendant. So guys, you have a beautiful generator of energy, and all you need to do is wear around your neck and enjoy all the benefits that we are going to talk about it right now. It increases your energy levels. The energy that is coming out of CHIPENDANT 4, the subtle energy, we call it subtle. Subtle means they are very weak but very powerful. Okay, these subtle energies can penetrate deep into your tissues, go into cells, and activate mitochondria to produce energy levels. It rebalances your biofield. I clearly mentioned about art chip, which is bombarded by various frequencies. This art technology, because of art technology, the chip becomes an energized wafer, an activated wafer. And this wafer, like a modulator, modulates your biofield and strengthens your biofield to protect you from various kinds of harmful frequencies in and around you. And when you are working out, when you are doing physical activities and all, you will have a fantastic physical performance. It also promotes deeper sleep when you are wearing this CHIPENDANT 4 and go to bed. And when you're traveling by aeroplanes, you will not feel jet lag. It increases your immune system indirectly, because your first line of defense is your biofield. And your biofield will be strengthened by CHIPENDANT 4. So obviously you have a link. So it increases your immune system. And we have, guys, fantastic testimonies from Indonesia, from various parts of the world, especially during this pandemic, where somebody infected with COVID and they started using CHIPENDANT 4, even the previous versions like BioDis 3, CHIPENDANT 3, their recovery rate was very, very fast, very, very good recovery rate. And doctors really astonished compared to other patients, they recovered very, very fast. So doctors asked this question, why your report, I have not seen this kind of a recovery report in just 7 days or 10 days like that. Okay, so it is something amazing, guys, which you and me cannot see with your eyes, right? We cannot see our biofield with our naked eye. But all these things have tested and proven that we need support of these kind of wearable techs, these kind of wellness tools, to make sure our biofield is back to action, back to its full potential, and so that we can fight all kinds of difficult situations that the world is going through. So it also promotes brainwave coherence. Brainwave coherence means you have in your brain 5 different waves, and they need a balance between them. And that is called a coherence. Coherence is like a teamwork. So when you wear a CHIPENDANT 4, you are allowing your brain waves to behave like a team. They complement each other. They, one wave will go to sleep mode, other wave will wake up according to what you are doing currently, And because of geometrical designs, we have a new feature or benefit added to our CHIPENDANT 4 list of benefits, that is transmutes harmful or natural man-made frequencies into beneficial energies. So similar to how Biodis 3 has a beautiful design and it helps to cleanse your environment, now CHIPENDANT 4 also does it to your environment. If you are wearing the CHIPENDANT 4 and you are working in your office and you forgot your Biodis 3, doesn't matter, because even the geometric designs on top of the Biodis, so CHIPENDANT 4, are going to work with your environment to protect you from the harmful radiation by converting the harmful into neutral or beneficial energies. Finally, the most amazing new benefit that is added to our CHIPENDANT 4 is it enhances positivity and creativity. So the subtle energies that we are bombarding, these subtle energies, one of the specific, there are set of specific frequencies which are going to tap your brain's creativity area and positivity area. So wearing CHIPENDANT 4 for a longer period of time, you will find that your mind is clear. Whatever that you're doing, you will get a clear idea of what you're doing. It will also give you the positivity and increases your creativity. So guys, we have a beautiful, amazing new addition to AMEZCUA family in the name of CHIPENDANT 4. And all you need to do is wear it while you're working, while you're in front of computer, while you're traveling, while you're exercising. Give it to your kids, give it to everyone in your family, and you can maximize the benefits. The only do's and don'ts. Some people are asking, can I wear it and shower? Can I wear it and go for swimming? And for, we don't want you to wear it and shower or swim with it because of the following reasons. When you wear the pendant and immersed in the water might have chlorine, the water might have hard salts, whereas in the sea, if you go, there's various kinds of salts, they affect the design property on top of the CHIPENDANT 4. It may not do it in first attempt, but after 100 or maybe 50th attempt, the wear and tear, the effects of salts on your metal will be, on a prolonged period of time, definitely there will be. So it will affect the design which has a specific function in our life. So that's the reason why we are discouraging you from wearing it while showering and also while swimming or going into. But if you are just drenched in a rain, no problem. Once you come back, wipe it off with a dry cloth, or when the cleaning is just use a damp cloth to wipe it and use a normal tissue to dry it. That is the simple care instruction for CHIPENDANT 4, and we have various kinds of tests lined up. Some of them already completed and the test reports are uploaded onto our websites. Safety and efficacy, very, very important for us to know that safety and efficacy are paramount for QNet. So we have safety from 4 different institutes from the world, and we have efficacy from a huge list. Okay, and some of the tests already completed, some of them are ongoing, and we will share the certificates on our website very, very soon. Okay, so finally, guys, there is a clear disclaimer that CHIPENDANT 4 is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure any disease. Very, very important. You all know that CHIPENDANT 4 is not meant to cure your diabetes or cure your hypertension. So it is all about prevention. If you know prevention is better than cure, you need to take control of your life right now. Empower yourself with AMEZCUA CHIPENDANT 4, the ultimate wearable tech of today's generation. With this, I have concluded my theory session. Thank you very much, everyone who have listened so far. I stick to my time of 40 minutes. I would like to take Q&A from all of you who are typing in questions tab. So ladies and gentlemen, please type your questions in Q&A in questions tab. I will take it one by one. Rashid, I hope you have got answer now. Yeah, you are not supposed to wear while you're showering or swimming, but your next question, will CHIPENDANT 4 loses its efficacy over a period of time? Up to 30 years of period, nothing will happen. The energy will be exactly the same. After 30 years, the energy might lose step by step. Okay, so that's the answer for your question. And Rashid, your 2 questions are asked, already answered. Rohit Salian says hi from Kuwait. I miss coming to Kuwait. Rohit, you're fantastic. Your teams there are unbelievably energetic. I already witnessed several times when I traveled there. Keep up this energy, guys, and promote CHIPENDANT 4. I'm telling you guys, in this pandemic currently, Biodis 3, CHIPENDANT 4 are 2 amazing wellness tools that you should own it, and your life will be entirely different. Your wellness will be entirely different. Believe me, guys. All you need to do is use it to the maximum. Okay? Use it to the maximum. Botika is asking for the PPT. I am going to upload handout right now. Once I upload, you can download this handout in just a couple of minutes, guys. So I'm uploading right now. So don't worry. Yep. So meanwhile, we can proceed to other questions. Okay, guys, the slides that I just shared, it is uploading right now, and you can download it in just, yep, it's ready for download. You can download, just go to handouts, and you can download the PDF version, guys, okay? And that is the gift from my side to you for attending the webinar today, okay? Is the CHIPENDANT 4 help for the people who are losing memory? As I mentioned, it taps the area of positivity and creativity. You can try Panda Ravindranath. You can try giving the CHIPENDANT 4 and follow all other methods that have been prescribed by your doctor, okay? So along with that, if you can use, just use it 24/7. So I asked one more question during our session, which is the city, the first city that is 100% blanketed with 5G. Somebody said Tokyo, somebody said Japan. No, guys, it is Wuhan city from China. Okay, that's the reason why I said I am not going to discuss any further more, but that is the reality. The harsh reality is that the first city that is 100% blanketed with 5G network is Wuhan in China. Is there any demo or visible proof that CP4 can protect our body from e-smog? Because many prospects can't believe about it. Dodi, Siddharth, you can do all the tests that we previously used to do. The mobile phone test, the balance test, the strength test. 4 people can wear the CHIPENDANT 4 and lift the person, you know, sitting in a chair. All these things are kinesiology tests. They are, you know, a very short test to demonstrate the effect. But with the new technology that we have in CP4, the clinical studies, which we are already half the way through, they will give you a fantastic proof how they are going to help our body to protect from mobile phone usage and also from Wi-Fi. All these tests are already undergoing halfway. Once they are finished, we will publish into famous journals, the world famous journals, and you will have the copy with you and you can share it with everyone. Meanwhile, you can use the kinesiology test that we commonly do with the mobile phone test and all this stuff, okay? Somebody said Shenzhen city in China. Asad, that's Wuhan, okay? Chairul Shidik, okay. He's saying, hello doctor, thanks for the seminar. I'm Chairul from Indonesia. Thank you, how are you? How can CP4 enhance our creativity? I understand about positivity, how can it enhance creativity? Okay, in our brain, there is a specific area which is responsible for creative thinking. So this area receives the frequency from CHIPENDANT 4 upon wearing it, and you have to wear it for some time, cannot be overnight, you know. And once you start wearing it and that area is tapped, so your brain will be cleared in terms of thinking, you will have more creative nature, okay? But you need to do some effort. For example, your brain area is active, but you are not doing creative things like something that you're solving puzzle or are doing painting, or you're doing something that helps or explore your creative behavior, creative thinking area. Okay. So if you couple these two, it'll be fantastic. So give it to your kids, because kids are studying still. They have lots and lots of amazing creative things to, unveil on a daily basis. So when they wear it, they will see a fantastic improvement in their creativity. They will be able to solve the puzzles much faster. They will have a clarity of the logic, So what is the benefit of promoting brainwave coherence? How transmute harmful frequencies beneficial energies? Okay, Thunderwind, yeah, you can wear it while sleeping, absolutely fine. Your question is again going back to the science of shape. In geometrical science, which is a approved science, the shapes have specific function. Every shape, okay. Sometimes when you go to religious places like mosque, church, okay, or even temples, the structures, they have a very unique designs on top, like a dome shape, like a triangle shape. There are different, all these shapes, there is a purpose behind that particular shape, because according to the science of shape, these kind of shape, they have a specific function, either to help your health or to benefit your body by transmuting harmful frequencies. Okay. And there is a fantastic explanation of how they transmute. Transmute means changing the wave pattern. So when if you take a sea with waves coming in, so the waves come in a very uniform way, right? The waves, when they come in a very uniform way. So if you are from the aerial view, from the top, you are looking down the sea, the waves, they follow a fantastic pattern. When there is a boat traveling against this tide, at the tip of the boat, that means the boat is a very long thing, right? The tip of the boat, when the wave which is coming in a symmetric fashion hits it, it changes its direction, and at that direction it swirls. Okay, it goes into an entirely different wave pattern. So when energies hit a shape, it transmutes. That is a very common phenomenon. Okay, in our environment, the waves are not stagnatory, they'll be keep on moving. So they hit the shape, the design, and they transmute. They change into different waves. Okay, so that's how we will have a fantastic benefit in terms of beneficial energies. During shower, Beckham, hi Beckham from Hyderabad, how are you? I hope you are staying safe, because I heard India is going through very bad COVID second wave. Please, everyone who are from India and other parts of the world, please take care, maximum care of your health, especially at this point of time. Drink a lot of bio water, keep the biodisc with you, wear CHIPENDANT for all the time. Okay, and while shower, please remove it, guys, and wear it back. Okay. Then what is the benefit by promoting brainwave coherence? I already answered your question. Can you wear during sleeping? I already shared the PPT, guys. So let me take 2 more questions before we conclude the session, because we are very close to our next webinar session by our next trainer. Okay. You can wear it with any other chain. Yes, Ibrahim Ali. Assalamu alaikum. You can wear it with any chain, even gold, no problem. Yes, I would like to take, what is the effect of someone who will stop using, for example, after certain time, if you stop using it? Once you stop using it, any energy product, guys, you will stay in that highly energized, okay, mode for certain days. That means if your basic energy level right now is at a different level, after wearing it, it enhanced. Okay, it went from 0 to 50, say example. Okay, once you stop using it after 1 year, you stay in that 50 for maybe next 1.5 months, 2 months. After that, your body slowly drops from 50 to 40, like that, slowly. It depends on your environment, where you are living in, and what kind of energy that you are affected with. Okay, thank you very much. There are no side effects for this product, Labia. Okay, your question. And can CHIPENDANT also increase the energy from nearest person due to wearing by me? Vijay, the person who is wearing the CHIPENDANT 4 will get the maximum benefit, whereas the persons who are surrounding, sitting next to you and all, they get the benefit of geometric designs. The geometric design will help to cleanse the environment EMFs, but directly on your body, the effect on biofield will be the person who is wearing it. The person who is wearing it will get the maximum benefits. Okay, so guys, we have taken note of all other questions which are not answered. Don't worry, we are preparing a Q&A based on what you are commonly asking, and with this Q&A document are FAQs, frequently asked questions. This document, we will share it in our next webinar session or in coming, in our next upcoming webinar sessions. So please, my closing statement for this entire, okay, whoever is listening, okay, we are a full house today. The world is going through uncertainties, right? The times of uncertainties where, our loved ones, we are seeing them suffering. Some of them, they succumb to this virus. Please stay strong. The virus, they exist from billions of years on this planet Earth. It's only our lifestyle has changed. Okay, we have changed. The viruses, they exist every single time. Maybe they got powerful because of various reasons. Doesn't matter. We can fight this battle with enhancing our wellness, enhancing our immune system. Of course, safety measures are definitely highly, highly important, but your immune system, take care of your immune system with QNet products and elevate your status in terms of wellness. Okay, with this message, please stay safe and have a fantastic day ahead. Thank you very much, everyone.